Guys, got a big scoop coming up today. A big exclusive. I have heard a rumor. How are your socks?
It honestly is the biggest news I've heard this week.
Love is in the air. Welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. My name is Ryan. This is Dr. Author Toni Lodge.
Hello.
I've just got Toni with a fucking cracking gag about the Golden Girl. It's
Yeah,
one
you
of the
make
great
me gag.
shows. Lily in Canterbury, Melbourne, Victoria. Let's call her, please.
Oh, we've just doxed her. We've given you all of her information.
I want to come in Tony's box.
Yeah.
You already did.
Yeah, you're trying to double dip, Lily.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for approving. Sorry. I've jumped the gun.
Yeah, you have jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Lily, will you approve today's podcast?
Hell yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey, this is Lily from Melbourne, and I approve this podcast.
Guys, Toni washed her hair last night,
I did.
went to bed with wet hair and just went, huh,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. And
God's
look
on
what's
my
happened.
side. Yeah.
Wow.
It's because my choir, I think, practices in a church. And so I'm feeling really connected to the Lord at this point in my life. And I think it's
The
actually
church where
really
you sing musicals.
it's really paying dividends for me.
Well, it looks spiritual.
We've become a religious podcast.
Yeah.
We haven't. This is a safe space, no religion
Yeah.
chat.
But I mean, you've told us a lot in not a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Tony's a part of a choir now on a Wednesday
It's
night.
a musical theatre choir. It's not a churchy choir. Just
Yeah.
as well.
They
It's
just rent
that's
the local
just
church
space.
to catch up. Yeah.
Well, because it's
So
enormous.
hang on, but what's that got to do with your hair looking awesome?
No, well, I'm saying that I'm fucking I've got someone on my side. Because for me to go to bed with wet hair and for this to happen, that's fucking spiritual shit.
It's spiritual shit.
But it's probably not God, you know. I don't know. But it's probably my mum, my ghost mum.
She a hairdresser?
Maybe. She was.
Was she?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, she did it as a trade. Because you could leave school and do a trade. So she was like, great, I'll leave school and become a hairdresser.
Yeah.
She used to tell me about how back in the, I don't think they do it like this anymore, but to practice razor shaving on people's faces, they would put shaving cream all over a balloon. And if it popped, the shaving cream would go everywhere, but it would be you've just made someone bleed. That would be
how's my neck looking? Because the barber I went to the other day, he didn't do the balloon training.
Yeah, my mum could do that for you.
He massacred, well, not anymore. Oh.
She did this for me. So I'm just saying anything's possible.
Guys, got a big scoop coming up today. A big exclusive. You won't hear this anywhere else. And it's Tony's hair. No, two main scoops. But first, what made you cry but fun?
Funny.
So a few weeks ago, we heard a Tapa, someone who listens to this show, describe how her dad proposed to her mum and it made Toni tear up. Let's just have a quick look. My dad proposed to my mum at the servo after fueling up the car. He asked mum if she wanted anything when he went in to pay, and mum goes, no thanks, darling, I'll be all right. And when he came back to the car, he threw in the ring box and a chocky bar on her lap, and she goes, I didn't want anything. And then she went, oh.
That is so sweet. I think that is so sweet.
So
I stand by that. I think that is really sweet. There is just nothing sweeter than someone getting you a surprise from the servo.
all right, what kind of mood are you in? Because I've said to people, what made you cry but funny? And they are funny, but they are very sweet.
Oh, no, I think
And can
I'm
I
ready.
say, love is in the air.
I think I'm ready.
Jen Hockings.
Hi, Jen.
I was at a restaurant and the waiter said, would you like some halloumi on the side?
Oh, that is a real love note.
But Jen goes, oh, no, thanks. It's fine. And she says, it was like I was being polite or something. But you know how you immediately go, oh, why?
I should have just
got
said
it. And then
yes.
how embarrassed. You can't change your mind. So
Halloumi also is often $4 at least to get on the side at a cafe.
my husband went to the bathroom and he mentioned something to the waitress on the way through. 10 minutes later,
Really sweet.
10 minutes later, our breakfast comes out and had a halloumi on the side. I burst into tears. I love him so much.
That is so fucking sweet. That is so sweet because they've just gone, you know what? I'll take care of this.
Yeah.
We'll just get a little bit of halloumi. You're good at stuff like that.
At eating halloumi, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my
at
strengths.
Ordering it in the first place.
Ordering food and eating food.
Yeah.
2 of my best traits. And talking not top 10.
Okay.
Anastasia. My partner was chronically single for most of his life and he'd accepted that he'd probably be alone forever.
Oh, no.
But luckily, we finally found each other and we fit together like the 2 weirdest little puzzle pieces. In the early days...
Sorry. I'm into puzzles at the moment.
Yeah, I know. It's the Venn diagram of Tony's things.
It's really all crossing
puzzles.
over. Yeah.
In the early days, I noticed he always gravitated towards lime-flavored things. Like he liked the green Skittles, and when he got a Zupa Duper, it'd be the green one. And when he ordered chips, it would be like the lime and, you know how lime's like a big flavour at the moment?
Okay. Red Rock Deli, lime and black cracked pepper. Come
Stop
in
it.
my puss and fuck me till I'm dead. They are the best chips.
Very extreme.
Sorry.
They are a nice flavour of chip would have sufficed.
Yeah, but no one would have reacted. No, we wouldn't still be talking about it if I'd just said that.
I noticed he really loved lime, like Tony.
I do love lime. And I'm wearing green.
One day I searched recipes and made him these gorgeous white chocolate lime cookies and like a little surprise.
Yum.
So he arrives home and I go, oh, sweetie, I've made you some cookies. And he was like, oh my God, this is great. But he didn't know they were lime yet. So then he bit into one. And then as he bit in, she said, oh, I noticed you really like lime. So hopefully you like these as well. He gave me the longest, tightest hug I've ever felt in my life. He tried to say they're amazing, but he couldn't really get it out because he was on the verge of tears. I know he was touched, that I'd noticed and then I'd cared. And now I'm smug as fuck about it.
Oh, that is
Says Anastasia.
So sweet. The first baked good I ever made Torbs, like I made him a birthday cake, and he mentioned in passing once that he would love to try a key lime pie. And I made him one for his birthday. It was his 25th birthday, and I made like a little cake
Are you
topper.
Anastasia? Is
No,
this you?
I'm not. And I made him like a little cake topper with like cardboard straws and like bunting that I made with like graph paper that said like happy 25th. And
that is really
I've still
sweet.
got a photo
That
of
is really
like
sweet.
giving it to him. Yeah. So lime is in the air.
Tony, I've just sent you a text.
Oh, so cool how you have my number.
And everyone can have a look. Tell me the pictures you can see there.
Oh, they're little statues of little doggies.
Yeah, and tell me about the dog's noses.
They're kind of like bronzy.
Because they're a bit discoloured.
Yes.
Discoloured. Yeah. Marina sent this in and she said, when I was 6 months pregnant, my partner showed me this photo and he said the dog's noses are a bit worn because people pat them when they walk past. And over time, Marina said I was hysterical in the cafe when I found this out.
I read this internet meme the other day.
Yeah.
That's
Tony just loves Reddit this much.
That said that dog that dog's like muzzles and little like mouths and faces go grey because it's where you kiss all the colour off. And I started to cry.
No, I hate to be the one. That's not true, eh?
But it's sweet.
But like that's like.
But it's so sweet. It's so sweet though.
Because if that was true, both our mouths would be grey.
That's the grey hair on the top of your head.
Yeah.
Not I'm talking about your face. You have a sprout of grey pubic hair.
Right in the middle there.
No, in your pubes.
Do I?
You don't spend as much time down there as I do.
No, I'm not that flexible. If I could, I would.
If you could, we wouldn't have become friends.
I'd never leave the house.
You wouldn't, buddy.
Why?
Like, you've
Why
got
would you leave the
everything.
house to hope you get your dick sucked? Well, guess what?
Oh, stay right here. Why would I go out for steak when I've got hamburgers at home? It's not.
Hey, this is Lily from Melbourne, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tubbers over at our Patreon. Joey Curl, good on you, Joey. Brandy Kelly Stall Cup. Fuck, save some letters for the rest of us. Christopher Bisco, good on you, Christopher. That makes me want biscuit. Logan Baxter, hardly know.
Do you reckon he's had a few disco biscos? You know what I'm saying?
I reckon probably. Morgan Ryan.
Thanks, Morgs.
And Morgan Toni. There's a joke. Brittany Norkel, good on you, Brittany, and Alicia. Thank you very much for being part of our Patreon and champion tarpers at that. But if you're interested in having a look at our Patreon,
Toni is rattled because she knows a huge scoop's coming.
The names of all of the tarpers that support us over on Patreon are rolling across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
She's
Toni's flapped.
But
is it because you're wearing that awesome dress?
Maybe.
And you did say, I look like I'm going to my first day of preschool.
No, I said I look like I'm going to my 4th birthday party.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm wearing like sneakers and like a party dress.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Is it because of the scoop?
Well, you told me not to wear socks, so I'm wearing sneakers without socks. Just joking. That's gross.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. No, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm wearing socks. Sorry.
Okay. So all week I've said we've got a big exclusive announcement. Scoop John has found out some undercover news, and I'm ready to share it with you. Big W stands for Big Woolworths. How are your socks?
It honestly is the biggest news I've heard this week.
Also, Tony's engaged. Woo! Show us the ring.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, let me put it on because we've been.
I have heard a rumor that one Torbs from the Toblerone dynasty has welcomed Toni Lodge to formally join the family, and she's currently engaged. Holy fuck. How can you hold your hand up with that fucking weight around your finger?
I know.
How does it feel?
I'm going to need a splint.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
And it feels amazing to be able to like share it with our like Tarpa family also.
Yeah. Now tell me what happened.
Okay. So it was like a Sunday night.
Yep.
And we were just at home like hanging out watching TV. We'd like been out for breakfast in the morning. It was just like a really sweet day.
Yep.
And we were going to go do some food shopping, and Torbs was like, oh, I'll just go run and get changed before we go. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait here. And I was on the couch in my nightie, and when he walked back out, he wasn't changed, but he had the ring in his hand.
And what did he say?
And he knelt down next to the couch where I was, and he was like, will you please marry me? And
what did you say?
I said no.
Did you mean to say no? Please take us to the moment, because you're a fucking idiot.
He was like, will you please marry me? And I was like, no, what? Because it was a total surprise.
So there was no inkling of anything?
No. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what? And then I was like, and then I tried to get up.
Were you speechless?
I was.
Toni never shuts the fuck up Lodge.
I know.
Speechless.
I just had no words. And then I tried to get up on to kneel up onto the couch.
Yeah.
And I slipped right down. I just fully ate shit.
Yeah.
And hit my face on the edge of the couch. And he was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, sorry. And then I was like, oh, what? And I was grabbed him on the I was like, what? And then he was just he said all these really lovely things. And he was like, will you please marry me? And then I was like, oh my God, yes, of course. And then,
of course, even though I said no.
Even though, yeah, I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we just we were both just bawling our eyes out. It was really overwhelming and super emotional.
Incredible.
And yeah, it was a real surprise. And then when after it had kind of happened and we were both like calmed down, I was like, oh my God, so tell me everything. Like, how did you do this? And he was like, I ordered this ring in the beginning of January.
Hang on. So, okay. So.
And then he was like, and I was just like waiting for it to arrive. So he's been trucking that bad boy.
Now, I think it was
hopefully went through Kentucky.
The first few weeks of this podcast, we learned that Torbs was a fiend for tracking stuff online. So you're telling me for how long has he been sweating on that tracking ID?
Yeah, like 6 weeks. Yeah. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, yeah.
How is that guy still?
I know. And so he was like, I was so stressed. And then so it ended up arriving on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And then he went and picked it up from the place. And they were like, well, you have to pay all these customs charges that.
And then he sends it back.
And then, so then he sent it back and he was like, well, it's not worth that. Yeah. And then anyway, so he went and picked it up and he like had it in his backpack and like got home. Yeah. And
you give me shit for wearing a backpack.
I know.
I'm not carrying goods.
Goods? Well, you got your powerful laptop in your backpack. It's my day. And
since Tony's got engaged, everything what should we get for lunch? We got this. I'm thinking this on my week.
It's my day.
It's my year.
Ryan goes, on Tony's year, she got engaged. And then so he ended up going and picking up the ring and he went to, it was on his way to work.
Yeah.
He went to work and then got home from work and it was just in his backpack on the little table near our front door. And he was like, and I couldn't risk moving it because like I didn't want you to see.
And go, oh, what's that?
And he was like, so I don't know if you noticed, I was like shepherding you away from my backpack. And I was like, no. and then he's like, and then I waited till you went to sleep to move the ring and like put it somewhere.
Yeah.
And he said that he moved it like 6 times because he was just so panicked I was going to find it.
Yeah.
And then anyway, like over the weekend, he was just like, he was really sweaty and he went to like hold my hand and I was like, why are you so sweaty? Like, what's going on? He was like, nothing. It's really hot in here. And I was like, oh, okay. And obviously.
Put the aircon on, bro, whatever.
Now that I'm like rewinding and we've now talked about it,
I'm like, nervous.
I'm like, okay, this is all making sense. But at the time I was like, you're being hell strange. Like, don't really know. Like, are your pants too tight? Like, what's going on?
Clammy hands, though.
Yeah.
If there's a reason to say no to a guy when he proposes, it's clammy hands.
But he was just like really, really nervous and yeah. And then so he was going to wait to ask me like a different time. And then it got to Sunday night and he was like, I cannot fucking go through this any longer. He's like, because if I don't ask you right now, I'm going to have to like wait till next weekend.
Yeah, okay,
like in his mind. And then he was like, I've got to fucking ask you right now. And yeah.
Far out.
It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
well, when you say perfect.
Yeah.
There has been some commentary about is Sunday night the time to do a proposal?
Yeah.
Should we celebrate or we've got work tomorrow?
Well, we both were like, we've got work tomorrow.
So like 98% perfect?
Yeah, 98% perfect, yeah. The calendar could use a little work.
Yeah.
But aside from that.
How has Pippa taken to the news?
Pippa was barking at us because we were both crying.
Oh, so something's wrong.
Yeah, I think she thought we were like under attack.
Oh.
So she wasn't really into it at first, but she's coming around.
Okay, great.
She's coming around, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Pippa, you're no longer a bastard. You should be really happy about this. You're unmarried parents.
Yeah, one day I'll get that.
Probably not.
Actually, probably not now. Yeah. Fuck. Jeez, dude. Sorry to make it about me.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to show the video of when you told me?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Because, do you want to set it up or is it what it is?
It is what it is. But so this was the Sunday night. And then, as we mentioned, Monday morning, obviously, I had to come to work.
Yep.
And I was got to, and I was really calm.
Really calm. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Lady Toni Felicia Lodge.
Oh, thank you. I got you something for a Monday.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Please say something. I'm shaking so much.
Oh my God. Is it almond milk or soy? What the fuck is that? What the fuck happened?
Oh, I got your frappe.
No wonder you've been looking fucking sheepish this morning. Come here. What the fuck? Oh my god. What happened? I hate that I'm wearing this shit hoodie for this beautiful man. Oh my god. And frappes will always be part of our friendship.
Yes.
Yep.
And now my engagement.
Yeah.
Just furthering on the law, LORE.
Toni was around the other night and we were trying to teach Mabel how to be a flower girl. With leaves. We were practicing throwing leaves. She wasn't overly interested.
She just went, run!
Yeah.
And then she just sprinted.
Yeah.
So she'd be the
like,
fastest flower girl.
Yeah, but I was like, Mabes, like, this is for the rest of your life, you'll be able to claim that you're like Aunt Toddy's flower girl. But I've actually organised a bit of an engagement present.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it as good as this?
It's not as good as your ring, but I do hope that you'll appreciate it because I've made a few phone calls and I just really hope that I just really hope that you'll like it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe we've got someone to help me with this.
Michael Jordan.
It's Michael Jordan. Yeah. If anyone has anything to say, please dunk now. Surprise helper. Can you please say your name?
Hey, Toni, it's Georgia Young.
Now
we have a little surprise in mind for you, and Ryan and I were chatting about it, and we would love the absolute honour of making your wedding dress.
That is pretty good.
Now, obviously, it's a long way away and we don't know what's going on yet with weddings and whatnot. But as soon as Georgia heard the news 2 minutes ago, she said, I would love to be a part of it.
Oh, gee, that's so sweet. Thank you. Do you want me to send you a picture of the ring? Oh, my God, love you.
Congratulations. It's so exciting. I'm really happy for you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Now, we'll be in touch, Georgia, but we've been chatting about your dresses for years and years and years. And the amount of times in the office where Toni was, oh, my God, if I ever got married, like, wouldn't it just be a dream?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll see you soon. We'll
be there. We'll be there.
Coming right. Sounds good.
We'll chat soon, Georgia.
Love you, Georgia.
Cool.
Thank
All
you.
right. Love you guys. Bye.
That's a great gift.
Yeah. Not quite as good as the ring, but
But pretty good.
Pretty good.
Will go together perfectly.
It will.
I do just have one favor that I need to ask everybody that's watching on YouTube now.
Oh, yes.
Or listening. What started as a bit of a gag on this podcast as one of my favorite power moves is that I absolutely love / hate when people have big news and there's always those few people in the comments that go, so glad we can finally tell people. When this Instagram post goes live with a very, very funny photo in it, by the way, there's also an accompanying TikTok. They'll all be out very shortly.
Yep. Know that Charles and I have had an interesting week making those.
Yeah, it's been a big one.
You'll know when you see it.
I would absolutely love if every single tapper could please comment. So glad we can finally tell. Can't keep this secret for another second.
I've been bursting
Oh
trying
my God. Can't believe that it's finally out for everybody.
And to state the obvious, but for me to check, it's basically them saying, like, I knew first.
Yep. 100%.
So, and I just want everyone else in the comments to know that I knew.
They actually FaceTimed me before they announced it.
Yeah. When Toni found out Bridget was pregnant, Toni was like, oh my God, congratulations. Who have you told before me? Where am I on the list?
Because it was very early.
No, but that was your main concern was where am I in the pecking order? So if you're listening or watching this podcast, I want you to know you are at the top of that pecking order and I would love you to go tell everyone else on the post on Toni's page right now.
Tell everybody. I think I asked it in a nice way though. Like I think I was like, oh, who else knows? so that I could, not talk to the wrong person.
No. There was a few days later, you're like, oh, have you told other people? I was like, yeah, told mum, told dad. And you go, yeah, but like, who did you call
So
first?
what day did they find out?
What time would you have spoken to them?
I'd love to know what day that they got told.
Yeah, okay.
No, but
it's
so
like we've told everyone except the bank because we're trying to buy a house and apparently a not working wife is not good.
But yeah, so I thought that would be a fun inside joke for us all because
that actually would be awesome.
Yeah. So
and I'll see you in the comments because I'm dropping that before any of you. I'm racing you there.
1000%.
Yep.
Ram was like, "Oh, can you pin my comment or something?" So like comes on top. I was like,
that.
"Absolutely,
I did not say
and
that.
I will, mate.
But
That's
do
okay.
it.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
Thank you very much for all the love, though. You've been like, it's been really fun and exciting, and it's been great having someone who was like so excited, like.
Yep. It's been a fun week. It's been an unproductive week, but it's been
we haven't gotten a lot done.
It's been a fun week, and no, I'm just pumped for you. It's so exciting. We've kind of talked about it jokingly, not jokingly, and every asshole friend. Every time Toni goes on holiday, it's like, get your nails done.
Yeah.
And the real travesty today is that I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So what about me?
But I can still get my nails done.
Yeah, but you didn't anyway.
Yeah, but I did actually.
That should have been. In fact, the start of this episode, as soon as people saw the nails, I go, "Oh fuck, what's going on here?"
Yeah, something's amiss with that.
But no, we're pumped for you.
Thank you.
Like we said, you haven't thought of a wedding yet, even though I've already planned it in my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
When will the Tarpers and I be available to come to the Hens Night?
Yeah, no, such a good question.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten into the finer details yet.
Do you want me to take the lead on that one?
Georgia, I think, might do the dress and the hens. So maybe
her hens would be so much more stylish than the one I could create for you.
Can you imagine a fucking hens night that Georgie Young put on?
No, because I'm too basic.
I actually don't think even Pinterest couldn't imagine that.
What a compliment.
I've gotten to unprivate heaps of wedding boards on my Pinterest. Just pinning away, just in case one day. Yeah.
No, I think everyone will be really happy for you and Torbs. Together for
like 11 years.
Doing it for 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but it was just so perfect.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine it having been any different. And like
show me that ring.
He's done
well.
very, very well.
He's done pretty well. You've done well.
I'm stoked.
And I don't want to give anything away, but we talked about the comment on the Instagram. Go and enjoy the photo as well.
It's
Tony's been brewing on that for 10 years and it's worth it. It's fucking.
You've never seen anything like it.
And
probably for a good reason.
All right. I feel like you love to see. It's almost, ridiculous at this point because what could I love to see more than that?
Yeah.
But I would like to say thank you to Tarpa Amy who has sent through this photo, and I feel like since you shared last week or the week before you had the Croccident,
yes,
and it hurt your toenail, that Crocs have kind of got a bit of a bad rap because there's some dangers to wearing Crocs.
Well, you just got to be careful.
So I just want to bring this back to because we love Crocs. And can you just share with us that meme that I've just sent you?
All right, hang on.
Oh, I sent it to Charles.
Enjoy that, Charles.
Well, he likes it.
All right, hang on. Crocs son. And
for people listening, what are they looking at?
So it's a bread baked in the shape of a croc.
Yeah.
And there's like little gibbets of like little croissants and little sticks of butter. May I say, quite bridal even. I could wear those at the wedding. Because, the touches of white, the little flowers.
Oh, and then you sit on the fancy chair and Torbs eats the croc off your foot.
Oh, I did not know where you were going with that one.
Yeah.
What does he eat? Nah, just kidding. Sorry. I've got you love to see it here as well.
Wait till you're married, mate.
Yeah, obviously. We have not had sex yet today. I
Is
saw
that true?
this and I'm like,
is that true what you just said?
That we had sex today?
Yeah.
We did not have sex today.
Okay, it's interesting.
Wow, what are you at?
I don't know.
I had sex with you today, not with Torbs today.
What have I heard? A lot.
I saw this and because I'm such a big ball of love and I have been for the last fucking 2 weeks.
Yep.
I saw this and it literally just, we're putting it up on the screen and Ryan is going to describe what it is.
Oh my God. Tony's going to cry again. I saw a cute couple in the middle of a big sea lion gathering. There are all these sea lions, and one's like, because they don't really have like arm things.
They're like nuzzling into each other.
There's two sea lions nuzzling.
And
they are the Toni and Torbs of sea lions.
You have always said that. It is the sweetest
I can't stop
video,
watching.
though.
It's on loop and it just... Oh.
It's the cutest video.
Is the one being nuzzled, is he just so relaxed and calm, or is he dead?
No, I don't think he's dead.
But look close,
Let me see. Hang on. Oh, fuck. That might be dead.
Like, I think it's being nuzzled like a I love you. You know, like if you had your loved one passed away, you would just be like hugging it unconsolably. I think it's dead, dude. Look at the face on it.
Oh my God, let me read the comments.
It's been such a nice episode.
People are being confident and really positive, but I think it's dead. Oh, fuck.
Well, make up your own mind. That's the main thing to comment on today. Because there's hugging, and then there's
wake up.
It's dead. Yeah. Like it's, in The Lion King when after the stampede and Simba's like,
I think it's dead. Fuck.
It's not the Toni and Torbs of sea lions, because you are both very much not dead. You and Love is alive today.
That motherfucker is dead. Oh. Okay, well, great news about Georgia Young, though. Great news about Torbs and I.
I'm going to cry.
Great news about the croissant.
But then Toni goes, check out this video of a dead seal I've brought to this loving episode. Is it not?
I didn't know it was dead. Shit.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe for more uplifting content.
If you're listening, follow us on Apple.
Yeah, Spotify. Follow Toni at Pinterest /hotsexybride-to-be.com. I don't know how Pinterest works, clearly.
On my engagement year.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I was going to invite that seal to the hens night.
Okay.
Probably not anymore.
Bye, everyone.
I invite the nuzzle though. He looks like a good time.
Yeah.
Just so loving.
All right. Love you. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Thanks so much for the love.
Congratulations, babe.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
Toni.
Yeah.
To Toni.
you.
To Toni. To Toni. The circle of life.
I think I've got reflux. How goes my hair, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, we're still on. Oh, shit.
Bye.